where it happened. It's where I was raped by a dolphin. When you're out at the beach having a good time, and you think, oh, look at the pelicans, look at the rock, look at the water. And you think, oh, I'll go for a swim like I did. You should wear a wetsuit, because you become victim of dolphin rape. I was out in the ocean. I started to struggle a little bit. I thought, oh my God, I may not make it back. Next thing I know, this friendly dolphin came up. He took me, he let me grab his fins, he starts bringing me back to shore. Oh my God, this dolphin is saving my life. That's what I thought. That's not what was in the dolphin's mind. The dolphin had other plans for me. He took me to those rocks. He pinned me against them. He put his flippers all around my arms. I was a victim of dolphin rape. Always wear a wetsuit. You gotta wear wetsuits when you get out here with the dolphins. They're dangerous. They're dangerous animals. They're mammals too, you know. If you don't think they can rape, you got another thing coming.
This is a story about how my life changed when I met a species of another domain. Swim with dolphins sure looks fun. My experience, you better off just run. First they ask you, do you want a wetsuit? Don't say no, you're cool, and you'll be wiping off some dolphin drool. Always wear a wetsuit. Start up swimming, everything's fine. Till that bottleneck gets something on his mind. Shoulda wore a wetsuit, shoulda wore a wetsuit. Always wear a wetsuit. If Flipper starts acting more like a stripper, you're gonna find yourself on the wrong end of a bump and grind. Always wear a wetsuit. The pain that you feel is worse than swimmer's ear. Because I'm not a girl, he took me from the rear. Coulda wore a wetsuit, yeah, dolphin style. You know what I mean. Shoulda wore a wetsuit. Now I got a court case that's being appealed. You see, the swim club had knowledge that was never revealed. That's some bullshit. You know what? They knew I was more than pressing my luck, cause that finback's name was Old Butt Butt. His name was Butt. You cannot have an orca out there named Old Butt. Have people swimming with him. No, shoulda wore a wetsuit. You shoulda wore a wetsuit. I shoulda wore a wetsuit. You with a fish named Old Butt. Watch out for dolphins, they're horny. Their jackal comes out like 200 miles per hour, like a shotgun blast. Like a plate of caviar being shoved up your ass with no crackers. You don't need a tough ass for that. Yeah, thinking about it, I should have took the wetsuit. You wore that wetsuit. Don't swim with no fish named Butt.
You don't start the jokes. He did it on purpose. Of course he did it on purpose. I can't even look at a blowhole now. I'm gonna get that butt thrust. Over and over. I'm gonna make butt thrust pay. Butt thrust. I'm gonna get you. I will get butt thrust. Not like that. You people are sick. You're sick. Once they get you around the rock, people get up and run. Get up and run. You need to get and run. My advice to you, always wear a wetsuit. Always wear a wetsuit. Always wear a wetsuit.